Dreamscape presents A Measure of Blood by Kathleen George. Narrated by Kirsten Potter. To you, your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax, by him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Shakespeare. A Midsummer Night's Dream, Act 1, Scene 1, lines 50 to 54. 1. Sunday. Commander Christie and his wife were sitting at lunch, surprised by the peace. They didn't have the kids this weekend. They were just about finished with the pasta and crusty bread, enjoying the Sunday, when the phone rang. Marina sprang up to get the call. She was lean and suntanned and full of vim and vigor these days, looking good. In seconds, her face fell. "Yes, he's here," she said. Then she handed the phone to him. "A new homicide. Colleen was there. She took the call." Christie's police partner, Colleen Greer, was a workaholic. She had urged him to stay home, saying she would cover for him. He accepted the phone. "Tell me." "You're going to want to do this one, boss. It's a homicide in Squirrel Hill. Very fresh, just happened. I understand a child found his mother's body. I just got here." By then, he was digging in the bowl on the hallway table for his car keys. "Where's the father?" "No father, mother and son, that's it, I'm told." "How old, the boy?" 7, going on 8. Christie learned in quick sequence that it had happened at an apartment on Morrowfield Avenue, that an ambulance got there even before the patrol cops and called it in, that the patrol cops were there now, but the medics were talking about taking the body to Shadyside Hospital in spite of the fact that they couldn't get a pulse. The victim was a 47-year-old woman, an art teacher, Margaret Brown, known as Maggie. He paused, looked down at his clothes. He was wearing a blue t-shirt and jeans, far more casual than what he usually wore on a case. Marina, knowing how he thought, brought him the chino sports coat he'd flung on a living-room chair the night before. He put it on as he made his way to the car. Christie's house was in Bloomfield. He tended not to obey speed limits. He zoomed down 5th, then up Wilkins. As he drove up Wilkins, he heard a siren. Soon an ambulance passed him. He thought, that's the one taking the body of the murdered woman to the hospital. They had to try, of course.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?